52-53 for our broadcast crew from Matthew. 54-46, Southwest the lead in the basketball. Lob down low again to Nelson. Bentonhausen's pass picked off by Kyle Cartmill. He's just got Condo Bender to beat. Takes it all the way to the hole and scooped it in.
Nice move by Kyle Cartmill that time to maintain his position and not draw the charge against Ben Condobender.
5 points for Kyle Cartmill. Redbirds have clawed back to within 6. 54-48. Bentonhausen's pass again. That time Rico Hill got a hand on it, and he may have stepped on the line. He did, so Southwest is going to stay with the basketball.
Good effort that time by Rico Hill, getting his hand on the ball as the entry pass came into the post and just unable to come up with it for the Redbirds.
Good hands by Rico Hill, but the Bears will have the basketball when we come back. 7:57 to...
I'd get moving if I were you.
It's a 6-point Southwest Missouri State lead at 54-48, but Kyle Cartmill's given Illinois State a little shot in the arm with a nice defensive play here.
Yeah, Bettenhausen comes in, leaves his feet on the pass, and Cartmill does a good job stepping in the lane, going to the other end. As you can see, Condobender coming to the picture. Kyle just slides around and lays it in for 2. Willie Sanchez, not a very popular guy in Springfield, Missouri right now.
Evidently not. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Danny Moore drew the foul on Rico Hill.
Yeah. I tell you, Southwest Missouri State has not been bothered by this trapping pressure by Illinois State at all. They've done a good job of maintaining their composure, and as the ball's moved around, they can find the open man. This time Danny Moore on the block. As he's trying to get the ball inside, Rico Hill reaches in, is called for his 3rd foul.
Bowie to trigger. Alt the shot, missed it, and Muller the rebound. Redbirds have a chance to close it within 4 now. Smiley's lob was deflected momentarily. He went and got it back. Missed the shot on the floor. It's Holtz for Southwest.
Again, a forced shot that time by Jamar Smiley. Not a smart foul or smart shot. He needs to get the ball set up for the offense. Try to get the ball inside to Rico Hill.
Nelson, lob to Moore.
Good high-low action that time by Southwest Missouri State. You have the taller players and Nelson and Moore inside going up against the smaller Dan Muller and Rico Hill.
Skip Schaefbauer tries to answer with another 3. Missed it. Holtz another defensive board. Under 7 minutes to play now. It's an 8-point Southwest lead. The Bears have the basketball. They're controlling the tempo of the game now.
Birds really having some shooting woes here in the second half. Under 30% in the half, after Southwest Missouri State had shot 25% in the first half.
Some of that offensive flow that the Redbirds had in the first half has not returned here in the second half.
No, they've really forced a lot of shots. They've got 14 turnovers in the game right now, which is a little high for the Redbirds, and they just aren't functioning very well on the offensive end.
Here's Kaliko Bowie. He's still hot.
That time he took the ball out of bounds, and as he passed it in, he just stepped in and was wide open. Nobody picked him up, and he had an open shot.
Crowd back in it. Jamar Smiley for 3, front of the iron, no good. He got his own rebound. And here's Schaefbauer, another bomb. Missed it, and Muller the rebound tap in.
Good effort by the Redbirds on the offensive boards that time. Smiley and Muller both coming up with an offensive board. Muller right there to knock it back in.
Redbirds needed that one in a big way. Steve Alford is signaling for a timeout. He wants to talk things over. It's going to be a 20-second timeout. A 20-second timeout at the 6:09 mark.
Yeah, I'm sure that right now Steve Alford wants to get a bucket this time down the floor. With 6 minutes to go, they can extend this 8-point lead to 10 or even 11. Right now, they're really moving well on the offensive end as Kaliko Bowie has really generated some offense for them, and the high-low action between John Paul Nelson and Danny Moore.
Here's another look at that last offensive sequence for ISU.
A good ball movement after the rebound by Jamar Smiley, and Dan Muller right in position to tip the ball back in off the missed 3-point attempt by Skip Schaefbauer.
So 6 minutes and 9 seconds here to play in the second.
After the two teams had combined for 37 free throw attempts in the first half, there have been none shot so far here in the second half.
Bowie to alt for 3. missed the shot. Kindlebender the rebound for Southwest. That was a big offensive board.
Yeah, and that time Danny Moore almost even took the ball away from him. Boy, that's all the time by the ref. Like, I can't believe he made that call. It actually looked as if Danny Moore may have traveled when he received the ball, trying to get better position. Kevin Alt doing a good job of splitting the trap and driving inside. Moore lowered his shoulder into Muller, and as Schaefbauer reached in, the official from behind couldn't see whether he got the ball or the wrist. And 9 times out of 10, when you reach in like that, you're going to get called for the foul, and that skips third.
So Moore to the free throw line. 12 points now for the big fella. A lot of his points don't come in a very pretty fashion, but he's just effective down low. And that's really the case with a lot of these guys here at Southwest. I think of Ben Kindlebender the same way. He's not going to win any fashion points, but he sure is effective around the basket.
Yeah, not real flashy, but they get the job done.
Skip Schaefbauer, rhythm jumper. Yep, that's a 3-ball again.
Yeah, came off the good screen that time by Leroy Watkins. Got himself square to the basket, feet set, got his legs into the shot, and knocked it down.
14 points for Skip. That's his 7th straight double-digit scoring effort now. Danny Moore in the drop down from Alt, and that time Watkins got him. Is that right?
Yeah, that was called on Leroy Watkins.
Calling one thing.
That was called by Willie Sanchez from across the floor opposite the ball. So the official underneath the ball and the official behind the ball, neither one of them made that call, but Sanchez called it a body foul on Leroy Watkins from behind to send Danny Moore to the line for 2. Again, that's Leroy Watkins' 3rd foul.
Moore cashing in on the free throws, just when we said there haven't been many free throws. And Danny Moore is trying to go 4 out of 4 here in about the last 20 seconds. And he does, and he has 15 points.
And that's 7 out of 8 for the line from Danny Moore after a 5 for 10 performance against Evansville on Saturday.
Right. It's a 9-point Bear lead. Lob down to Muller from Smiley, but fouled with the body. Kindlebender got it.
Good play by the Redbirds out of the offensive set, and that time, as opposed to the lob in the first half that Dan Muller didn't really have control of and shot, he comes down with the ball off of the lob of Jamar Smiley and before he goes up with it, and Kindlebender's right there with the foul. You see the black eye from Dan Muller again. He suffered in the Drake game.
Off the inbound, Smiley, that might be goaltending. Smiley got the shot off. It knocked the rim. And nope, Keenan Stanley says that was not goaltending.
Yeah, the
Bowie
ball
got up high.
The ball actually came off the rim before Bowie had touched the ball. Good job by Skip to draw the foul from Danny Moore. And after the ball had come off the rim, Kaliko Bowie swats it away, and it will not be a 2-point opportunity for Skip Schaefbauer. He'll have to earn him at the line.
Good call. And as we said, Redbirds have struggled from the free throw line, not just tonight, but really in about the last week and a half.
And again, a miss from Skip Schaefbauer, and that's 2 for 6. No, 1 for 5 out of Skip so far in this game.
Now 2 out of 6. 8-point lead. Redbirds showing some pressure as they're trying to cut into that Southwest advantage. Exactly 5 minutes now to go here in the second half.
Redbirds trying to force the pressure with a little full court defense, and Southwest does a good job of breaking it.
Bowie goes around Muller. Offensive foul as Leroy Watkins stepped in the lane.
Good step-in help there by Leroy Watkins. That's 4 fouls now on Kaliko Bowie. Just went in there out of control instead of pulling up and taking the soft shot. You see Leroy Watkins just maintaining his position, stepping in for the help defense. As you can see on the play, Danny Moore was open on the block. Bowie could have dumped it down, but instead he forced the issue and drew the charge.
Decision time for Steve Alford, but he opts to keep him in the ballgame. Here's Smiley now, working on Fauntleroy. He forced up a shot. He missed it. Bowie the rebound.
And another forced shot that time by Jamar Smiley, trying to draw the foul that time from William Fauntleroy.
Now Fauntleroy working on Smiley, scooped up the shot, missed it. Moore the rebound. Working on Watkins.
That rebound opportunity for Danny Moore was caused by William Fauntleroy penetrating in Leroy Watkins helped out and was out of position to get the rebound.
Now Watkins on Moore. Count the basket.
And the foul, that'll be Moore's fourth.
And he's trying to tell Willie Sanchez he went straight up with his hands. Here's another
Good job by Steve Hansel getting the angle to dump it down into Leroy Watkins. Loses possession for a moment, then gets it back and takes it up strong into Moore. Knocks down the basket, and he'll try to go to the free throw line for the three-point opportunity.
Well, with his fourth foul now, Danny Moore goes to the bench. John Paul Nelson in the game. But Kaliko Bowie, with his fourth foul, still remains in. That's a big make. It's a 7-point game now. The Redbirds are going to show some backcourt pressure.
Watkins has been one of the better free throw shooters for the Redbirds here tonight. If that tells you something, he's a 50% free throw shooter on the year.
7-point lead for the Bears, under 4 minutes to play. Kevin Alt, big basket.
Good screen by Kaliko Bowie on the baseline as Alt was coming out from underneath. Dan Muller didn't step out to help, and Schaefbauer got hung up, and that caused the three-point opportunity for Alt.
What a huge basket for the freshman there. 10-point game. Watkins over Nelson. Badly missed, and Bowie the rebound.
Forced shot. Rico Hill just isn't very active inside. You haven't heard anything out of him here in the second half as of late. Leroy trying to take it upon himself to score. Rico Hill just not helping out.
The crowd is smelling a chance for SMS to knock off the top team in the Missouri Valley tonight.
Yeah, it just looks right now as Southwest Missouri State is cutting quicker, moving faster, and creating scoring opportunities.
John Paul Nelson. Steve Alford is pumping his fist, and the crowd is getting back into it.
That was caused again by the penetration by Kevin Alt, dumping it down to John Paul Nelson.
Watkins, turnaround hook, no good. Nelson the board.
Nelson's done a great job on Leroy Watkins here in the second half, not letting him get a good look at the basket and challenging every shot opportunity.
It's a 12-point Southwest lead. They're going to eat some clock, you would imagine, on this possession. Skip Schaefbauer, the reach-in foul on Kevin Alt.
Not a very smart foul that time by Skip Schaefbauer. That'll send Southwest Missouri State's best free throw shooter at 87%, Kevin Alt, to the line and possibly extend this lead to 14 points.
2:31 to play here, and Steve Alford's team is in control. A 12-point lead at 69-57. And Alt to the free throw line, where he is almost automatic.
Kevin Alt's had a big game. That's his 14th point out of the freshman. Good effort tonight by him.
Sports. This is fun.
The Bear Hair Crazies are going nuts here in Springfield, Missouri. We remind you that our next televised game will be Thursday night. We'll come to you live from Redbird Arena when ISU plays host to the Southern Illinois Salukis. And our broadcast time here on CBS 31 will be 7 o'clock. We understand that the Salukis will come into that ball game after losing to Bradley 55-53 at the buzzer. Here the Redbirds are trying to claw back into this one. They're down 14. Here's Schaefbauer for three.
Big three. Quick timeout by the Birds. Pulls them to within 11. Now they need a defensive stop.
2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here.
Kevin Alt's over at the Southwest Missouri State huddle, pleading to Steve Alford that he was fighting to get through the screen, but even at 25 feet, Skip Schaefbauer was able to knock that one down.
18 points for Schaefbauer. Here's another look at that last three from well beyond the arch.
Yeah, Alt got hung up on the screen that time by Dan Muller, and as he was flying at the shot, Schaefbauer, even from well beyond the three-point line, was able to knock that one down, nothing but net.
Schaefbauer's high point night came a week ago tonight in Des Moines when he hit 7 three-pointers on the way to a 27-point effort.
Yeah, he's been playing very well as of late and knocking down that three-point shot with much more regularity, and Redbirds tonight just haven't gotten enough out of their inside game.
Here's the full court pressure now by the Redbirds. John Paul Nelson hands to Alt, who flips it up to Fauneroy.
Good job by Southwest in breaking the pressure.
as we approach the 2-minute mark now.
Trap on the first pass this time by Redbirds.
Fauntleroy behind a screen from Bowie. Or I should say Alt that was. And the missed shot ripped down by Rico Hill.
Muller got hung up that time on the screen and couldn't get to Alt, but he actually missed an open three-point attempt.
Rico Hill knives his way through the lane and draws the foul.
Yeah, it was a blocking call that time on Fauntleroy. He got over a little late. He saw Rico Hill had made up his mind already and was going to the basket. He tried to slide over. After the pass from Dan Muller, Rico gives a little shot fake, and he tries to split the trap that time as Fauntleroy came in and was called for the block. And good job by Rico recognizing that Fauntleroy had come over, and you can see him sliding over at the last minute and picking up the blocking foul.
John Paul Nelson gets a nice hand as he goes to the SMS bench.
Yeah, he's played very well. He's come on as of late. In this game, he's got 9 rebounds and 4 points for him in 21 minutes. He's been big on the boards as of late.
ISU will not have to look very far tonight.
No,
to look at one of the reasons why they didn't
really
play well.
Escaped the game against Wichita State and shooting only 50%, but tonight it doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
The free throw woes continue for the Redbirds. 1 out of 2 for Hill, 71-61, a 10-point Southwest lead. Immediately, a Redbird foul on the inbounds pass.
Yeah, Skip Schaefer that time trying to deny the inbounds pass to William Fauntleroy and bumped him as he caught the ball. That'll be 4 on Skip, and he'll send Fauntleroy to the line for 2 shots. Redbirds did a good job of denying this inbounds pass, but right there on the baseline, Skip bumps him at the last moment to send him to the line.
Southwest Missouri State, a terrific free throw shooting team, as we said, at 72%. And their guards, who will predominantly handle the ball here in the final 2 minutes, are their best free throw shooters. Well, I figured if I talked about it enough, William Fauntleroy would go to the line in this one.
Yeah, Fauntleroy is a freshman, but he's got a lot of confidence out there on the floor, and see if he can step up and hit this one.
Missed them both. Redbirds with a chance to cut into a 10-point Southwest lead. Dan Muller for 3. Missed shot, Bowie the rebound. Kaliko Bowie has played terrific tonight. Long pass ahead to Kindlebender. He doesn't see Danny Moore, but instead Skip Schaefer fouled him.
Yeah, that was a good call by the officials. That'll be Skip's 5th foul and put Illinois State's best three-point shooter out of the game. But unfortunate for Skip that he picked up that foul. Good recognition down court by Kaliko Bowie. If Skip doesn't foul him there, I think Kindlebender still loses the ball out of bounds. He may have fouled him because out of the corner of his eye, he saw Danny Moore open, trailing down the lane.
So with a slight cut over his left eye, Skip Schaefer leaves the ball game with his 5th foul after scoring 18 points tonight for the Redbirds.
If Southwest can hold on and win this game, this would be a big win for them. This will pull Illinois State back to only a 2-game lead in the loss column with about 4 other teams in the Valley, and really position Southwest Missouri State for a run towards the end of the season.
3 misses in a row now for SMS. Kindlebender's a pretty good free throw shooter at 79%. And he makes 1 out of 2, and it's back to an 11-point lead at 72-61. Here's Smiley now, quickly down floor. He scoops up a shot and scores, and a quick timeout again by the ISU bench.
Good job
1:22 to play.
Good job by Jamar recognizing that the inside was clear without any post players inside, and was simply beat Fauntleroy to the basket, laid it in, pulled the Redbirds within 9. They still need to come up with a turnover on the out of bounds. As you can see, nobody's inside. Danny Moore kind of gets caught high in the defense, not able to help out as Jamar drives in and is able to lay it in.
Well, as you said, Matt, the importance of this basketball game is this. The Redbirds, at the start of the night, ahead by 3 games on the loss column over both Evansville and Northern Iowa. The Redbirds at 10-2. Evansville and Northern Iowa both starting tonight at 8-5. But a loss by Illinois State would at least pull the Redbirds a little bit closer to the pack. A win tonight would have really made it a very difficult chore for any team to catch the Redbirds, because they'd have been at least, again, with a 3-game lead with 5 games to play. Southwest is throwing a bug into that formula tonight. Bentonhausen to Alt, flips it up to Bowie. Blocked that time by Rico Hill, but are they going to call goaltending? Yep.
Yeah, the ball had already hit the board once by Kaliko Bowie, and Hill hit it off of the carom, and that's a goaltending call. Good job by Willie Sanchez trailing the play. Alt gets it up the floor to Bowie, off the glass, and Leroy hits it.
He's got 20 points. It's a new season high for Coleco Bowie. His previously high total was a game against Northern Iowa last month when he scored 18. So Bowie now with 20 points, and Danny Moore that time on the foul on Jamar Smiley.
Yeah, he's got 20 points in only about 25 minutes of play because he was limited with some foul trouble, especially in the first half. But he's done a great job of just forcing the action on the offensive end, been very aggressive.
Correction on that foul. It's Lane Bentonhausen who picked up that foul.
And again, the free throw woes continue for the Redbirds.
Two misses for Jamar Smiley. Danny Moore the rebound to Coleco Bowie. And this one is just about in the freezer for ISU.
I tell you, you gotta knock down those opportunities at the free throw line. They're giving you a chance to get back in the game with the clock stopped. And the last two times for the Redbirds, they just aren't able to knock them down.
Danny Moore fighting for that ball. Boy, it's been a physical game tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, Rico Hill going after it hard, and he and Moore both going after the ball. Moore does a good job of keeping his balance and keeping the ball in bounds, getting it over to Bowie, who gets fouled and goes to the line. Not exactly a free throw clinic here tonight.
Yeah, we bragged all night about how well the Bears shoot free throws. But here in the final 2 minutes, they have struggled.
Yeah, even though they've struggled here in the final 2 minutes, they're shooting still over 75% for the game. So Illinois State not even close to that.
Bentonhausen out, Fauneroy in. He's the quicker of the two guards for SMS. Here's Dan Muller for three. Missed. Alt the rebound. Under a minute to play. You see the clock in the corner. Danny Moore fouled in the backcourt by Rico Hill. So ISU, it appears, will be denied a chance for the fourth season sweep over SMS in the last 5 years. The Redbirds have really dominated this series in recent years, as we've said, and they played very well here at the Hammond Student Center, which is considered one of the tougher venues in which to play in the Valley. But the Redbirds tonight just not knocking down their free throws, and Southwest Missouri State is going to knock off the top team in the league.
Yeah, 10-1 or 11-1 after this game tonight. And their only loss being to Northern Iowa, who everyone knows has beat Illinois State twice so far this year. Southwest Missouri State came into this game in a must-win situation and really came to the forefront, played well, and was able to come away with the victory, as it appears.
There's Rico Hill, lays it in on the other end, and a quick timeout by Kevin Stallings, and we'll take a break here